my grandmother, or as we call her, Grandy. She has no fame or huge accomplishments, but she's been a better person in her life than anyone I've ever known. I chose to nominate Grandy because people like her are rare in the world today, and I wanted to recognize her for that. We used to visit her every summer, and when I went there, she initially turned me into a Phillies fan when I really should have been a Giants fan. She was full of kindness, and when we moved here from California, she let us stay at her place for like 2 months. Most people would kick us out after a couple of weeks with a wave. My sister and I fight. But she never griped about anything. Not my sister yelling, not me using the table for my homework instead of doing it in my room, and not when my mom would use the phone when she needed it. Most people, when they get home from work, they complain about everything that went wrong that day. Not her. She's also extremely generous. She has 20 grandchildren. And she somehow manages to give each and every one of them birthday and Christmas money every single year. When my family needed it most, she helped us financially. You first is one of the most common things she'll say. No matter if it's going through a door, playing a game, or even getting the last of something. That's how she's selfless. She's always there to listen if you need someone to talk to. And all these things combined is why I nominate her, for being a great person.
Try the white one.
Or just press next.
Yeah, hit press next.
Okay. She grew up in Pleasantville, New Jersey during the Great Depression when nobody had any money. She didn't even have a single doll growing up, but she didn't complain about that. Instead, she made the best of it by playing cowboys and Indians and climbing trees with her 5 siblings all day. She went to Catholic school, and in 1941, the war started, and all 3 of her brothers were drafted into the Army. And she was left in the United States, boyless and worried, and it was very hard for her.
No, the white one.
The white
The
one.
white cheese. White is great.
She got her job at E.F. Houghton & Co. and worked there for 13 years, the last 5 of which were spent by my grandfather, Pop, trying to gain up the courage to ask her out on a date. They got married in 1953 and had babies and had their last kid in 1965, with a total of 7 kids. Each of them was a daughter. He went to work one day and his buddy asked him, "Hey, don't you think it's time you had another kid?" Well, it turned out Grandy was pregnant, and the next day she actually had a kid. Okay. She spent all her time raising her 7 daughters, and she always helped them out, even after they left the house. Pop got sick and passed away in 1997, but she still remained a loving, strong, and caring person. Constance Brooks. She deserves to be in the World Hall of Fame for the simple fact that she is selfless and she is a great person. And that is a lot more than it sounds. She's always nice and generous to me and my family and anyone she's ever known. It's not about fame. And it's not about the awards. It's not about the money. It's about helping people and being there, being a great grandmother. She helps her 7 daughters on a daily basis. She visits them and is there for anything they need. Can you imagine if everyone did that? If everyone had 7 people that they just helped every single day? That's extreme kindness, and that is what defines my grandmother. After I interviewed her for this speech, we played cards, and she said, "Why don't you go first?"